Sandamtod here, gentlemen, ladies. Sorry if I look like I just rolled out of bed, because I did. I just basically rolled out of bed and said, hey, I'm going to go shopping. What the fuck? I haven't done it in a while. So I got dressed, splashed some water on my face, hopped in the car, so I'm headed up north to Liberty, Missouri. Going to go to the vintage stock out here, and fuck it, I might go to the Savers while I'm on the way, just for the hell of it. I don't know how much battery juice I got in this camera, so we'll see. I'm going to come here for sure. I don't know. I might hit a couple other places. I went by my pawn shops last night and didn't see nothing. They seem a little lean lately. I think it's mainly because people have been, with the new consoles coming out and stuff. I think people have been picking up games for their new consoles and they're not pawning those off. And, so it's just basically like a lot of people, there hadn't been a lot of new stock, it seems like, at the pawn shops or anything. And I have yet to see any new, this gen, Xbox One or PS4 stuff at the pawn shop, but, who knows, soon enough. People always need money. So, anyway, we'll cruise along here for a second. I am going to hit this Savers, but it's a couple miles up, so I don't know if I'm going to keep letting the camera roll, because, like I said, I don't know which juice I got. But anyway, I thought I'd try to sneak out here to this vintage stock a little early, because they're usually playing some kind of card game. They usually have a bunch of tables set up. I'll be damned if I know what it is. I think it's Magic or something. I know it's not Pokemon, but they do it like every Saturday, and it's usually when I go in there in the evening, so I'm hoping it's not going on when I go in there now, because it's only about 1 o'clock, so yeah, I slept kind of late. So anyway, hopefully we can get in there, because it's a little hard to get around when they got all those people crammed in there playing this card game. Not that I begrudge anybody playing a card game or having a place to play it. It's kind of cool that the store actually lets them, has the deal. So anyway, signing off for a minute. When we get over to Savers, I'll click back on. All right, here we are. I used to be an optimistic shopper when I would go out, but now I'm a pessimistic shopper. I hardly think I'm ever going to find anything anymore. I used to be like, there could be anything in here. So let's roll. Anybody want a Pirates of the Caribbean poster that's bent? Hell yeah. It's not that bad, actually. I don't know what they want for it. I don't need it. Books, books, and books. This is what I should start collecting, little knick-knacky bullshit figurines. There's always a ton of these. My mom used to collect angels, which was, her thing. Chia Pet. Ooh, 2 for 1. Looks like selling stuff. Cups. I got a little bit of electronic junk back here. Back massagers. Hey, that's a pretty nice dresser. $25. I actually kind of like that, but I have no way to get a $25 dresser in my house or in my car. Leonard Nimoy. Skateboard. Tony Hawk skateboard. Those ball returners for a putt-putt golf thing. That's kind of cool. I could use one of these, maybe.
flight stick. Always with a fucking flight stick. No matter where you go or what they got, they have a flight stick. They have 0 consoles unless they're storing them somewhere else. I saw some controllers hanging over there. We might double back. A dude was kind of picking through that stuff, so. TV base, couple. Wii controller holders. Treadmill. I could use a treadmill. Alright, slideshow projector. Alright, dude wandered away from the controllers. Okay. Some PS2 controllers, $5 a piece. Plug and play, I already have that. A bunch of PS2 controller. Another plug and play thing. More BS. I don't know. See if they got some games or something up front. Check out this hippie looking dude. You can dress like a hippie if you shop here. A hippie, not a hipster. Well, probably both. Looks like they have some games up here by the front. What'll work, but it's $4. Saturn game. Bunch of sports titles. Zodiac. They have a couple cases over here. I don't know if they might just be jewelry shit. And that's what it is. So I guess we're gonna get out of here. I might get this Soviet Strike. The book's a little worked, but I could probably flatten it out. It's complete. Not that I'm really interested in it, but you know, sometimes you buy stuff for no reason. And we'll get out of here.
Why not? It's still a rarity. Princess Starlight Sparkle doesn't look the greatest either, but I still want her.
Portal doll. Portal 2 doll's kind of cool.
Look at Pinky though. Still a rarity. Yeah, you're right. Pinky's the only one. He's not here.
I got 4 words for you, folks. Vintage stock, my ass. They don't have shit for old school stuff anymore. I mean, it's just pretty much picked over. Same bullshit I've seen the last 6 times I've come in here, and a shitload of 360 and PS3 stuff and Wii stuff. And that's pretty much it. You know, I mean, I'm just kind of disgusted by it. I mean, they used to be the place I could go and guarantee I could find something that was retro, that was cool, even if it was expensive. But anymore, it's like they have one goddamn little case in there that's got some rarer things, what they considered rarer things, and it's like there's about 10 Nintendo games in it, like Super Mario 3 and a couple other games that aren't really rare. And then they had like 2 or 3 3DO games, Cowboy Casino and Street Fighter 2 Turbo, not in the box, that they wanted $25 for, and a version of Killing Time that has the box, but I don't know if it's got the directions and everything, that they want like $40 for, which, you know, I can understand that, but I've already got it, and I got it from this vintage stock, and I think I paid $25 for it, and now they have one in there for $40, you know, so I understand it's been a little while, so, you know, whatever, maybe cost and collectability goes up, you know, but still, I mean, they didn't have shit. I found more stuff at that Savers than I did at there. So anyway, I'm gonna hop on the highway and head back south, and maybe, just maybe, go by the pawn shop in Raytown and maybe cruise out. I hate to even go to another vintage stock. I really do. After that, I just feel like, yeah. My best shot probably is the one in Blue Springs, and I really don't want to drive that big of a loop, but, you know, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm done bitching. They just didn't have anything. I didn't buy anything. I was in there about maybe 15 minutes max. I don't even think I was in there that long. You know, they didn't have anything. They had some, like, Odyssey 2 games, but they're mainly the games that I've already seen that I picked over that I either had doubles of or whatever, and they aren't in the box. They're just loose cart. They had one Sega CD game, and it was Cliffhanger for $3 and something, and I almost bought it just because the case for the Soviet Strike that I just bought over at Savers is so beat to shit that I thought, you know, I could at least put the case on there, but then I'm wasting $4 just buying a plastic case. So I hate the traffic here in Liberty too. It's fucking horrible on the weekends. Sorry, that put me in a sour mood. So I'm gonna hop, like I said, hop, skip, and jump onto the highway if we can ever get moving here, and maybe we'll wake up the camera again back over at the Raytown pawn shop. Maybe I can find something there. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, folks, we're cruising through Raytown. It's I lived out here for a little while, maybe about 2 or 3 years. Funhouse Pizza. I'd rather live in Independence. But we're coming up on the pawn shop. It'll be on the right up here. Yeah, we're good on gas. I was going to stop and get gas, but gas prices have slowly been creeping up, I noticed. Roads are horrible, as per usual. Got my first car from that dealership right there. A year after I got it, it caught fire and completely melted. So, how you like that? So I'm not alone, not alone. You're a liar, you're a fool. Here's the pawn shop. It's roll in and see what they got here. I haven't been to this pawn shop in a few minutes. So we'll see what they got. Maybe nothing. Who knows? You know how it is. Little Volbeat. I'm going and see Sister 3 is here, according to her license plate. So let's go in and see. Maybe they got something. Maybe they don't. I'm more excited to go in here than I am the vintage stock. Also, I heard that this is the weekend we set our goddamn clocks ahead an hour on the radio. I didn't even know. So I'm going to have to confirm that. Because I get sick of that shit too. So let's roll in here to the payday advance. I've never done a payday advance alone. Luckily, I've heard it's kind of a bad deal. So anyway, let's go in here. Don't see any systems, but they got plenty of compound bows. A little bitty crossbow. We had a few games I'm thinking about picking up. Might do it. They are complete anyway. Might go over this way and see what they I'm just wondering if they don't have any systems or whether I just didn't see them yet. $139 for that Whammy Digitech pedal. I guess I have electric guitars over that one. Anyway, I think I'm going to creep out of here. I think I'm going to get these 3 games. All right, folks, so I made it out of the Cash America without too much of a problem. The guy next to me seemed to be having a problem. I don't know if he was on cough syrup or some other kind of illicit substance, but he didn't understand what in the hell he was doing. Evidently, the lady was trying to explain it to him. This white guy was standing there. He's like, he wanted to pay off his item that he had in hock for $168 and then get another loan on it again for $148. And she's like, so you have $168 in your wallet today, you know? And he's like, yeah. And he goes, but I want to pay it off and get more money back. And she's like, you're not going to get more money back. You're going to get $20 less back than the $160 you already have in your wallet. And the guy's like, I guess he had already made the payment. I guess he was afraid that if he didn't pay the whole thing off, he was going to lose the item. But she explained it to him like 4 times, and the guy kept saying, no, I want to pay it off and then get more money back on it. And, you know, she's like, you're not getting more money. You're getting $20 less than you already have in your wallet if you do this. And the guy's like, oh, you know, and then finally he gets it, and he's like, oh, okay. So, I mean, I don't know what do you say to that, you know? I mean, it's just kind of like, I don't know. He finally got it and was like, okay, well, when do I have to make my next payment? And she's like, by the 7th of next month. And he's like, oh, okay. And he left. And then as soon as he walked in the door, everybody in there started kind of laughing because it was just like, everybody got it but him. I mean, nobody, and it didn't matter who was explaining it, it didn't, jive with the guy. It took him like, 5 minutes or more to understand what she was saying. And I don't know. I was like, standing there, I just kind of chuckled, and I was like, yeah, I want to give you my money and walk out of here with less, and she's like, yeah, right, So anyway, one of the games I was going to get, they didn't have in the drawer. Sometimes that happens, or it gets misfiled or something, so they didn't have it. So I was going to pick up for the PS3 the Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year with Undead Nightmare, but they don't have it. And it was $10.99. It did have the instructions in the thing, but she couldn't find the disc. So I was like, whatever, no big deal. But I still would like to get it again, especially since the Undead Nightmare that I had resurfaced isn't working, and I still want to play through that. I'm not as interested in playing Red Dead Redemption, but I figured if I'm going to pay that, I might as well buy the whole thing. The Game of the Year thing. So, but they didn't have it, so I picked up 2 other games. I thought we'd go ahead and show them. If the camera's still running, let me check. Yes, it is. Last time I tried to do this, it wasn't running. I picked up 2 games. The first one was $7.99. I figured I'd go ahead and show them in the car. What the fuck? The first one is Twisted Metal for the PS3 complete for $7.99. I love Twisted Metal Black on the PS2, and I'm not a huge kind of car game kind of, even Twisted Metal, I'm not a huge fan, but Twisted Metal Black was one of those that I just really loved. The second one I picked up, somebody had been telling me this was a good game if I like games like Bionic Commando and things like that, and that I should get it. So I got Prototype for the PS3. This one's kind of pricey sometimes. I don't know why, but it was only $6.99 here at the pawn shop, and it's complete as well. It has the directions in the game, so I was happy to get those 2. So it cost me about $15. So I got those 2, and I got Soviet Strike for the Sega Saturn, and I got a little changer thing. So I'm out about $20 on the day so far, but I might head out to the Blue Springs Vintage Stock if I want to waste my gas and time. But if not, that might be the end of this video. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of have a hair. I still kind of want to go out there, but I'm not feeling like they're going to have anything. But then again, sometimes my feelings are wrong, and I'm pleasantly surprised. And when I think of those times when I get pleasantly surprised, I'm like, well, maybe this will be one of those times. So let's shut the camera off, and if you see me again, then the video will be longer, won't it? So I'll shut her off. Talk to you later, maybe in this video. Bye.